The reproductive cycle in human females is made up of two separate cyclical events. The menstrual cycle refers to the changes that go on in the lining of the uterus. The ovarian cycle involves the development and release of an egg from one of the ovaries. These two cycles go on at the same time. The human reproductive cycle takes between 20 and 40 days depending on the individual. It is divided into two main phases. In the first or follicular phase, the follicle and egg mature under the influence of FSH and LH. The follicular phase lasts up until ovulation. As with the male, the hormones FSH and LH are produced by the pituitary gland, which is stimulated to release these hormones by GnRH. FSH influences the follicle cells to release estrogen at this time, which in turn influences the uterine lining to thicken. As the amount of estrogen rapidly increases at the end of the follicular phase, the hypothalamus is stimulated to release more GnRH. This stimulates the pituitary to make LH, and as the amount of LH surges, the egg becomes receptive to the LH and responds by bursting out of the follicle and through the wall of the ovary into the oviduct. The ruptured follicle becomes the corpus. The second or luteal phase starts with ovulation and lasts until menstruation occurs. The corpus luteum secretes both estrogen and the hormone progesterone. Estrogen and progesterone reduce the LH and FSH levels, preventing any other eggs from maturing. Progesterone also stimulates mucus around the cervix to become thicker, possibly to prevent bacteria from entering the uterus as the embryo starts to develop. If pregnancy does not occur, the corpus luteum disintegrates, and the hormone levels drop. The low progesterone and estrogen levels affect the blood supply to the lining of the uterus, which is shed during the monthly period. If pregnancy occurs, the corpus luteum does not disintegrate, and the wall of the uterus is not shed at the end of the cycle.